What is your stats? What is your stats in high school? What is your GPA? What classes did you take? And I mostly got A's. Welcome back, everybody. Hashtag international students making it. Hashtag dreams come true. Today I actually have a friend here with me. I have some tea. The weather was pretty chilly outside today, so I decided, why not have some tea? Why not? Because anytime is tea time in Kenya. Going on to the video. Today I'm going to be I'm going to be answering some questions that people have been asking me, on the YouTube channel comments, and also people reaching out to me through Instagram, through my study abroad email. So I'm just going to be answering these questions today, going over them really quick to help guide people through the questions and create this collection for everybody who might still have questions. And before we go on, do the drill, comment, subscribe, like, share, you know it all. So going on to this first question. Oh, tea is good. Okay, so somebody asked, which country are you from? And as you can see, I'm from Kenya originally. Well, I'm Kenyan, not originally. I'm from Kenya. And if you watch most of my videos, probably somewhere I have mentioned Kenya. Kenya here, Kenya this, Kenya this. I'm a proud Kenyan. What is your stats? What is your stats in high school? What is your GPA? What classes did you take? So I would say, this would depend on which country you're from, which classes you took in high school would depend. But generally, I was a good student. I was a top performer in our class. And I mostly got A's. I don't like always saying this. Call it being humble. But yeah, I mostly got like A minus, B plus. My final national examination, I got a B plus. 1 point to get A minus actually. So it's technically an A minus. Let me just take it. So I was a top performer in high school, and I always worked hard from the get-go in freshman year. So I would challenge everybody to put your high school academic at the top notch. If you're thinking about studying here, it will make your life easier. And what subjects did I study in high school? So it depends on the country you're from, but from Kenya I did the compulsory subjects, which was English is compulsory in Kenya. Swahili, mathematics is compulsory. All of your life you always do math. And chemistry was compulsory, history was compulsory, and then I did physics, business, geography. Yeah, I think those are the subjects that I did. 8 subjects for 11 and 12th grade, because in 9 and 10 you do 11 subjects. So I did biology in 9 and 10, and then I did CRE, which I hated. Christian religious education. I'm a born-again person, but I hated CRE for some reason. And and agriculture. And agriculture. So, but then I finished with only 8 subjects in high school. Somebody asked, what did you score in TOEFL? So this is also an interesting question, because I did TOEFL twice. The first time I didn't really have exposure to computers. Yeah, the struggle was real. So the first time I only got 68, and TOEFL 68 out of 120. TOEFL is in 4 sections, 30 points each. So my highest section was actually speaking, where I got 27. 27 out of, not 27, 23 out of 30. And then the second time I did TOEFL, I got 88, so 20 points more. Yes. I got 20 points more, and actually my speaking was still high. I got 27 out of 30. Yeah. Do you have to type the application, or can you print and write on it, or do you have to type it? And my answer is yes. Please print the application and just write on it with pen. You could fill it with, I think actually it says that you need to fill it. You need to print it and then write on it with pen. That's what I did. For the recommendation letters especially, the person have to handwrite on it and hand sign it. So do that, print the forms, and then just fill it in with your handwriting. And then at the end, put the application together, the recommendation letters, and your essay. You can type your essay actually. So for your essay, just type it and then attach it to the application. What extracurricular activities did you mention when you're applying to Berea? And this actually came from my personal essay video. And I was going through my essay actually today, and I realized that I didn't actually mention any extracurricular activity. And probably because of the, like the angle that I was coming from, but mentioning those leadership skills that you hold and how it relates to your future or career ambitions and developing you as a person is key. So if you have those, please mention them. But I was actually a leader in high school. I was head of the school. The girl, what is it, head girl. Yes, I was leading the school and had head boy, so together the two of us were leading the student governance body. And I also got involved in a number of activities at school, leading different clubs and stuff. So if you have those, mention them in your application and connect them to the story, not just like throw them, I was this. No, it has to be a story, how it relates to your whole story and your whole ambitions and goals. As a continuing college student, can I use my current academic transcript? No. For Berea application, no, unless you're applying to transfer. But Berea doesn't have transfer usually for international students. So Berea expects everybody to be from high school or not from high school but doesn't have college experience. So when you're applying to Berea, you are planning to start afresh. You may be able to transfer some of the credits, but you're still going to be a freshman. So apply as a freshman. Do not include your current college or university transcripts and stuff. If you've made the decision to start afresh, apply as a freshman. Do not include those. Can you provide a link to Berea application? Yes, so I'll link this up here. But usually it's updated every year. You just go to Berea College International Student Applications, and then it'll take you to the place where there's a link. They update this every year. So the one for 2022 is coming in August. That's when it's going to be updated. So just ensure that you check that out, and and then fill it in. By November 30, your application should be in Berea. What are the process for admission? So I don't know if that's what it means from application, but from application, you need to submit your application. By November 30, your application should be in Berea. So that means you should submit it 20 days early. You shouldn't wait until like 5 days before November 30. That's when you're like rushing. Okay. That's when you're rushing. So 20 days early. So for me, I submitted my application. I sent in my application sometime mid October, so that it got here early. Because I just didn't want to deal with the rush. So do that, and then after that, now they have the waiting list notification in January, and then March, that is when they finalize everything, and then after that they'll request you to send in the deposit money, which is $2,200 as of my year. I don't know if it changed. And then you have to get the immunizations before they can send you I-20. I-20 is a document that shows that you're in the US for educational purposes. So before they can send you that, you have to have the deposit and the immunizations, and then use the I-20 to apply for visa. And then after the visa, you buy your ticket, and then boom, you're in the US. So that's the process. Somebody asked, because I said Berea is tuition free, so is the academic programs actually legit? Like, is this things that are meaningful? Is it just some gibberish? Is that even English? So somebody asked, so what do you learn for free? Like agriculture, food, or what? No, there's a lot of stuff in Berea. You can do I did computer science and economics. You can do political science, you can do biology, you can do chemistry, pre-med. You can check on the website. There's a lot of majors actually, and you can do accounting is really big, finance. The nursing program is one of the best in the state, or even far beyond the state. Berea nursing program is really good. So the majors are equally to other schools. They are more or less the same as the other schools. They are strong, taught by well-trained professors, so they're not gibberish at all. And then somebody said, I don't have TOEFL, can they still accept me? Unfortunately, no, because Berea is not test optional yet, and that's the only thing they can measure students with. So you still have to take TOEFL exam. Unfortunately, I don't like TOEFL. I feel you. And it's expensive. So if you're good in math, you should just take SAT because it's a little bit cheaper. and if you like maths, it's a little bit easier. That's what I should have done, honestly. And then somebody said, this one I don't know, make a video about your personal essay. And that one I'm still thinking, because my personal essay has really personal stuff that I'm not sure I'm still wanna, like, you know, put my background story out there. But I'll think about it. Maybe one of these days I'll have a personal essay reading session so that people can just see how to write essay and what they can pick from it. Can you just choose one type of test when you're applying to Berea? And this was on Berea video, I suppose. So yeah, for Berea you can just choose, as long as it's prose that you can speak, listen, and write in English. The test is good. So you can either take TOEFL, ACT, or ELATS. Just ensure that the ACT is not subject based. It is ACT and math and reading, so that you don't do like biology, ACT subject biology, because that's not going to certify that you can really speak English. So just take ACT, math, and reading, and that should be good, or TOEFL, and that should be good. But for other schools, you may need to take ACT subject just to show your academic ability so that you get more merit-based scholarships. But for Berea, you just need one, just proving that you can speak, a proof that you can speak English. Yes, that's the one. And then somebody said, what are the chances of getting into Berea after you've been put on a waiting list? Honestly, I would say 50-50, because in the end, let's say they have a batch of from 1,000 to 100 students, and then they still need 30. So there's still 50-50 chance you can still get in or no, because in the end, they only need 30 students. So if they put 100 people on waiting list, 70 of them have to go, honestly. So the chances are still more or less the same, but it's a good feeling that, you know, they are considering. Berea class is hard. Yes. I wouldn't say hard, I would say a lot of work. Yeah, the classes are not hard, it's just a lot of work. Every class has homework and homework and homework every single day. So I would say it's demanding. It's quite demanding, and navigating that with working, because you have to work. If you don't work 10 hours a week, you put on labor probation. So it's quite demanding, but it's not hard. Maybe it's being a lot makes it hard. And then finally, how can I contact you? I have Study Abroad YouTube channel, well, Instagram, Study Abroad with Anne, Instagram, and then I have Gmail, studyabroadwithanne@gmail.com. So you can reach out to me there for any other question or any, you know, just tell me about how your process is going. Let's just chat about it, what you're working on. If you need me to read your essay, or, you know, I can help with that. So yeah, feel free to reach out to me anytime. But yeah, that is what I have for today, for this tea time. Ensure that you have subscribed, share with your friends, and yeah, let me know if you have other questions in the comments, so that maybe I can create another video and answer all those questions collectively. Yeah, and let me know how your process is going. Thank you.